It was dark and stormy night in south of France. Well, actually, it was December 23rd, 1888, and inside a little yellow house in Arles, a great artist was losing his mind and his ear. This is the true story, mostly, of Vincent van Gogh and the night everything went horribly, terribly weird. More yellow, always more yellow. The sunflowers must glow, Paul. They must burn with the fire of 1,000 suns. Vincent, it's 3 in the morning. I'm trying to sleep. Sleep? How can you sleep when there is art to be made? When there are stars to swirl? When there is passion burning in my soul like the coffee you spilled on my painting yesterday? That was an accident. You know I get excited. You see, Vincent had convinced his friend Paul to move in with him. He thought they'd be like artistic brothers, creating masterpieces side by side. But Paul was actually already counting the days until he could leave. Dear Paul, how is living with my brother? Is he eating, sleeping, not doing anything crazy? Love, Theo. What are what does Theo say? Is he sending more money? Tell him to send more yellow paint and maybe some bread. We haven't eaten in 2 days. That's because you spent the food money on 17 tubes of yellow paint. The sunflowers demanded it. But beneath Vincent's yellow obsession, something darker was brewing. A storm of emotions, a tempest of artistic disagreement, and worst of all, romantic rejection. Bonjour, Monsieur Vincent. I brought you some coffee from the cafe. Oh, Rachel, you came. You're like a starry night, like a wheat field in the summer, like 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 a person bringing you coffee so you don't pass out. Yes, exactly that, Rachel. I must tell you, my heart it burns for you like the sun over a cypress tree. That's very sweet, Vincent. But I've told you, I'm actually interested in someone else. The baker down the street. The baker? But can he paint you in swirls of cosmic beauty? Can he capture your essence in cadmium yellow? He makes really good croissants. Sorry, my friend. Maybe focus on the art? The art, yes, but Paul, you're leaving too, aren't you? I can feel it. Everyone leaves. First my love, now my artistic companion. Vincent, we've been arguing for weeks. You threw a glass at me yesterday. That was artistic expression. You called me a mediocre colorist. That was also artistic expression. And then, on that fateful December evening, something inside Vincent snapped. If I can't have it, if I can't have love, if I can't have friendship, if I can't have understanding, then I'll have a grand artistic gesture. Uh oh. Um I don't like where this is going. Vincent, you're talking to yourself now. I think you need to I know what will make everything better. A sacrifice, an offering to the arts gods to show my devotion. Wait. Let's think about this. I'm a perfectly good ear. I've been with you your whole life. I helped you hear birds singing, Theo's letters being read aloud, Rachel's gentle rejections. Silence, ear! This is for art! And then he did it. He actually did it. Ah! Oh, okay, honestly, didn't hurt as much as I expected. Probably the shock, or the fact that this is a theater production. Paul, look what I've done. For art, for passion. Vincent, that's not art. That's just I'm leaving right now. Goodbye. Wait, don't you want to see my new still life ear on a table with bandages? So, what's the plan now, boss? I'm getting cold. I'll give you to Rachel as a token of my affection. She'll understand my depth of feeling. Oh, yes, because nothing says I love you like a severed body part wrapped in newspaper. This will definitely work. And so Vincent wrapped his ear carefully and brought it to Rachel's door. Vincent, what are you doing at this hour? Oh my goodness, what happened to your head? I brought you a gift to show you my heart. That's not your heart. That's an ear. Technically, it was right next to his heart. Uh, Anatomically speaking, if you go up and over. Sh- She didn't like it? Shocking, I know. The next morning, Vincent woke up in the hospital. The police had been called. Paul had fled back to Paris, and Vincent had to face his brother Theo. Vincent, what have you done? The telegram said I couldn't believe your ear. It seemed like a good idea at that time. It really didn't, though. Brother, you can't cut off your body part every time you have feelings. They're, that's not how emotions work. But I'm an artist. We're supposed to suffer. You're supposed to paint sunflowers, not gift wrap organs. Thank you. Finally, someone with sense. So, Rachel won't marry me now? I think that ship has sailed, along with your ear. Vincent, I brought you these. I'm sorry for screaming. I just wasn't expecting an ear. Does this mean. No, no. But I hope you feel better. And please, next time you have feelings, just paint them. The world needs your art, not your parts. And so, Vincent learned an important lesson that day. Art comes from the heart, not from dramatic acts of self mutilation. He went on to create some of the world's most beautiful paintings, though he did have to buy bigger hats. And me, I became a weird historical footnote. Kids write reports about me. I'm famous. Sure, I'm in a jar somewhere, but still, fame!